And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. South Africa looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Pete.
Shot, surely! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. South Africa finding their passes. He's being urged to shoot. A nice sequence of passes this. Shoots! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 10 minutes is...
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Freddie, and he was quick to react. Goes looking wide. That looks a decent ball. Gets into some space. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, they could break here. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's taking no chances there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's intervened well there. Spread it left. Could try cutting inside here. Tries to cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added
And
minutes
that has been cleared.
indicated.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
South Africa will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just... Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Tries from a long way out. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is starved of space and time. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. And now they can clear their lines. Freddie. And now the breakaway. Cleared away. South Africa have reclaimed it. Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. This time, surely! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's a key interception. This looks promising. Freddie. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 8, number 9, number 17, number 7. Coming on the field, number 10, number 23, number 26, number 4.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's that. South Africa starting here with a draw, a glass half empty or half full. You be the judge. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Knocks it out wide, played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tries to play it through. Mustafa Mohamed. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good run down the left-hand side. In towards the back stick. Keeper's dealt with that. South Africa, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread out to the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. He's had it taken off him. Cleared away. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. South Africa looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, that's been intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been even so far.
So, no
Which way
breakthrough
will
from
things
either
go in the
side,
second half?
0-0 after
Ours, of
45
course.
minutes of action. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mustafa Mohamed. That's been cut out, well played. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And that's put paid to a promising move. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
South Africa choosing to make the first change. And they've got rid. South Africa are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had a shot! And he's found the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is what applies the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cross goes in there. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that's played in low. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So it all hinges on this. They need a draw to progress. It is a teasing game of football right on the very edge. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. South Africa looking to finish the job here and to do so with appropriate style, Jim.
Well, Peter, this has nothing to do with good fortune now. This team...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
South Africa looking to pass their way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Probing pass. Well, he's seen that early used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Strong running down that left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. South Africa yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They've played it short. Now, can they get it back? South Africa are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely, great chance! And he's found the net! And South Africa take the lead! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 12.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
South Africa are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. South Africa couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's really well cleared. South Africa leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Has been indicated.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Chance, surely! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead
That's the
being
first
so
half
small,
then.
Peter.
A rocky
I think
start,
playing
to say
well,
the
good
least.
energy. A
But
little
that
more
won't shake
composure
our
up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. South Africa happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So remember, this could all be decided by the end of the day.
South Africa really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Zimbabwe really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of...
Real chance! Off the post! And oh, that is asking for trouble. Out of play for a goal kick. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. South Africa are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Some good work on the right flank here. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as...
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's a loose ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Zimbabwe really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
South Africa clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. South Africa have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. South Africa, moments now away from seeing this one out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it out wide, played back in.
Indicated.
Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's it. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things to come. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
South Africa really have struggled, Peter, but I think there's a lot of positives they can take from surviving such a tough group stage. They'll take confidence from that.
Unlucky, lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.
Well, the first day of any competition is special for everybody.
Hello, everybody,
A real
and
red
welcome to
letter
today's
day for
match.
everybody that is
South
here,
Africa
and all of you who have
against
joined us for our
Cameroon.
live coverage. I do hope you are comfortably strapped in for the ride, because we are certain that this is going to be an irresistible, emotional roller coaster for everybody involved. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Chamadeu. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still goalless. South Africa are looking to break at pace.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there's the clearance. Now, can they get it back?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cameroon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Either side giving way, it has been tight. Very nicely done. Shot could tries a shot! Yes! A goal at a really telling moment. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's cut it out. That is earned. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
South Africa have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he finish? They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
South Africa are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now he's off and running. Cameroon can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's there to get it away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Namaso.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Just about up to the hour now. And he thumps it clear. Chamateu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. And now they can clear their lines. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for South Africa, number 8. Number
So time for
17,
change, and this
number
one has been on the
7,
cards for a little while.
Number 9, number 15, coming on the field, number 10, number 26, number
Well, it's a nice
4,
idea, but the
number
execution was
23,
lacking.
Number 5.
He's on it, shot at goal! Chamateu, that's a lovely, neat pass. Nice control. Picked out brilliantly, crossed into the box. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
South Africa have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He can get that clear. Passing is crisp and sharp.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
South Africa find a position of real strength now. So that's it, it is all over. South Africa advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Africa can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very
Hello,
nicely to what
everybody,
would
and welcome to
undoubtedly be
today's
yet
match.
another high-caliber
South
conflict.
Africa
The sort you
against
have to
Morocco.
expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. And he's let fly! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
After 3 minutes is...
And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Hakimi. Now Mazraoui. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's El Ainawi, spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
South Africa leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quarter of an hour played. Picked out brilliantly. Bout of passing here. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. Now it's Al-Kanous. Could move up a gear here. And that has been slung wide. Lovely, now then. He can get that clear. Aguirre with the clearance. Messina. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mazraoui. Spread neatly.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. And he's straight offside.
South Africa really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mazraoui. And Al Ainawi. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. El-Kanous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute
Fires it
added
in
time.
low. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it out wide. Passing. Goes for a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. South Africa are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
South Africa are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Al-Kanous. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he was quick to react. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely pass. Aguirre deals with that comfortably. He's gone for goal. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for South Africa, number 12.
South Africa with the corner, they're first.
Coming on the field, number 10, number 26.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
South Africa still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Played out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Brahim Diaz. Well, played right into his path. It's a promising position. Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for South Africa, number 8, number 7.
Final checks on the touchline,
number 9.
a change about to occur.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw. And he
Shoots! Goal! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
82 minutes is
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
South Africa are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
shifted it to the flank, and he whips it across. Nice interception, well timed. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be
back to
3
the
minutes
goalkeeper.
added time.
No unnecessary... Oh, terrible pass! Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that! South Africa are believing now, through to the last 4. They only need to do this twice more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
South Africa really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
So we welcome you wherever you are to the penultimate
Hello,
game
everybody,
at
and
the end of what
welcome
has
to
been this
today's match.
magnum opus of football.
South Africa
Fans have travelled from
against
far and wide
Algeria.
to ensure that they are part of it, and amid the uncompromising nature of this sporting conflict, we are all united in feeling the acute significance of the semi-final. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Danger averted for now. And the counter is on. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for the run. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong. South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. It's a promising position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Back into the middle. He's on it. Can he get away? Opts for safety. Nori. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a corner. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Oh, well played. Defending of the desperate variety. That is good alertness. Turns back here, probably the best option.
South Africa really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nori. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely spread.
2 added minutes.
Good work
has
on the
been
right
indicated.
flank here. In towards the back stick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That has been knocked clear. And the semi-final reaches halfway. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. South Africa have made... Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Good ball, good take.
That's good play from him.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 9. Number
So the
7.
manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the first
field,
time in the game here.
Number 23. Number
South
26.
Africa are ahead here by what is still the only goal. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's been shifted off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Distributed tidily. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
South Africa certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 12. Number
South
8.
Africa have turned to their
Number
bench
17.
and we're going to have
Coming on
a
the field,
substitution.
Number
Well, I
10.
suppose, Peter, in a tight
Number
game like this,
24.
this is as good a
Number
time as
4.
any to make a change.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he has been fouled there. Back towards the middle. Algeria looking to pass their way through. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. One 0 as we head towards the end.
South Africa nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
South Africa can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A
Hello,
true
everybody,
showbiz
and welcome
occasion
to
reserved for the
today's match.
football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Here it is, he gets big! Goal! Senegal! And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Jackson!
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Sarr.
South Africa are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Senegal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the money! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try! And he's quick to get it clear again. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's looking wide. Played out wide. 5 minutes till the break. Well, they could break here. Good ball, good take. Idrissa Gueye.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Sarr. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
South Africa do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
South Africa with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Diatta. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a cute ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. South Africa have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Your impression so far, Jim?
South Africa are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. We're going to see red here. We have seen red here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
Liakate. To Gay. Spread it left. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's onside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Mane. And he welcomes it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Well, there's the clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's made its way to him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
6 added
Now
minutes
this could
has
be a
been
chance.
indicated.
He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! And they've got rid. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak. The prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players. After a campaign of so many highs and lows, the glory has gone away.
Yeah, and most of these players may never get this close again. It may never get any bigger or more important for them, but in time...